Greetings everyone. So today I want to talk about some frequently asked questions about Windows 11 update. So even if your system meets the qualification to run Windows 11, you might want to consider these questions before you actually do that update. Okay, so let's dive right into the questions. So the first question is asking, if I upgrade to Windows 11, what happened to my files? Well, by default, all files and data will transfer. However, we recommend that you back up your files before installation, which is something I always recommend when you're doing any kind of major update, is to back up your files. 9 times out of 10, nothing would go wrong, but there's that one time something could go wrong and you could lose all the files on your computer. So back it up anyway, even if nothing actually goes wrong. The next question is, what edition of Windows 11 will I get when I upgrade? Well, the answer is, the free update is for the same edition as you have on your system right now. If you have Windows 10 Home Edition, you will upgrade to Windows 11 Home Edition. And that's the same with the Windows 10 Pro. If you got the Windows 10 Pro, you're going to get the Windows 11 Pro. Now, here's a good question. Can I go back to Windows 10 after I upgrade if I don't like Windows 11? The answer is actually yes, but there's a limited time before you can stay permanent with Windows 11 or go back to Windows 10. So let's answer that question. After you install Windows 11 upgrade, there's a 10-day period where you can move back to Windows 10 while keeping files and data you brought along with you. After the 10 days, you will need to back up your data and do a clean install to move back to Windows 10. So if you decide you want to move to Windows 11, and then after the first time you experience it, you realize you don't like it, you have up to 10 days from the start of the installation to move back to Windows 10 without anything getting interrupted or lost. After that, you'd have to do the dirty work of backing up your files and reinstalling Windows 10 manually. The next question is, how long will the free update offer last? Well, the free upgrade offer does not have a specific end date for eligible system. However, Microsoft reserved the right to eventually end support for the free offer. This end date will be no sooner than 1 year from the general availability. So the free update is available for anyone that's running Windows 10 now. It might last a year, it might last 2 years. But if you really want it, decide from the release date to a year from that date that they could end the free offer. Now the next question says, will my accessories work with Windows 11? If your accessories work with Windows 10 and meet the Windows 11 requirements, they should work. Now remember, that says should with your Windows 11. If you want to be sure, please check with your accessory manufacturer. And that's something I would always recommend. Whenever you're doing a major update, you always want to check to make sure your hardware and your software is going to work with the new operating system. That goes for Windows, that goes for Mac, that goes for anything that you're doing any kind of major updates on. So that's one of the tips that I want to give to you. Another tip is, if you decide to buy a new system today or tomorrow or before the release date of Windows 11 and it comes with Windows 10, you're probably wondering, do I qualify for the upgrade? Yes, you do. Any system that's running Windows 10, whether it's sitting at the store right now or in your house, qualify for the Windows 10 update. So all the newer system will be qualified. If your system is old like my laptop that doesn't qualify, then you'd have to buy a new system or just stick with what you got until 2025, and that's October 2025. So those are my pick of the frequently asked question that I wanted to highlight in this video. I will leave a link in the description of all the frequently asked questions about Windows 11, so you can check them out for your information. Now I want to point this out, even though I already mentioned it already, is make sure you check with the manufacturer of your hardware and software, even if your system is qualified to run Windows 11. The software that you're using might not be ready for Windows 11. The hardware that you're using might not be ready for Windows 11. So go to the support page of that special software and hardware that you're using to make sure it's compatible with Windows 11 before you hit that upgrade button, because you don't want your software that you depend on stop working on you, and you don't want the hardware that you depend on also not compatible with Windows 11 and now it's not functioning. Because even Microsoft recommend that you check with the manufacturer to make sure. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for taking the time for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.